and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful afternoon. Today's video is going to be a dupes video, which was highly requested, especially because we have a ton of dupes to go over for this guy right here. This is the Sunset palette from Natasha Denona. This bad boy retails for $129, and I have found some dupes that would save you some money because God knows I wish I did. But this is why I do what I do. I buy expensive things so that I can dupe them so that you don't have to spend the money. So if you want to see what those dupes are, just keep on watching. So I figure what we'll do is go ahead and insert some swatches of this guy so that you guys can see the intensity of the actual shadows if you are interested in this particular palette and don't want to buy any dupes. I will go ahead and just kind of overlay it here so that you guys can see it. They do have gorgeous pigmentation, they have amazing intensity, and the orange shades, the red shades, and all of the foiled shadows are really true to color. You don't have to worry about lacking some of that intensity when you're transferring them to your eyes. They are just that good. I really love her shadows, but I can't recommend them because they're just so expensive. She does have a 5-pan palette that is $48, I believe. I will link it down below if that is something you're interested in. I will link all the dupes as well as this palette down below as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and start for the most expensive palette all the way down to the least expensive palette that dupes this particular one. Let's just go ahead and hop right in. So the first palette that I'm going to talk about is actually not released yet, but it is on Trend Mood's Instagram page, and that's where I saw it for the first time and immediately thought of my Sunset palette. What I'm talking about is the Sephora Warm Pro palette. It is a $65 palette. It has, I believe, 28 different shades, and they highly resemble all of these. So they do have the yellows, they do have the oranges, they do have the reds, they have the whites, they've got all of the deep browns, the chocolates, everything is in this palette. It's absolutely beautiful. I have not seen swatches just yet, but I have seen a couple of like finger swatches, but not actual swatches on your arm or any kind of tutorials with the eyes because it has not been released. It will be released, I believe, at the end of July, early August, so that is something to look forward to, and it is Sephora brand. It is a bigger palette, so it's not something that's going to be easily stored, but the thing is, if you're looking for something that's going to be cheaper than the Sunset palette but has the same pigmentation and has the same colors, this might be up your alley, but it is $65, so if that is too expensive for you, we'll get into the next one. So the next one I want to talk about, of course, is the Naked Heat palette. This brand new palette has been released, flash sale, I believe, and will eventually be released in July. Probably like the 29th is what I've heard, but I will correct myself in the description box if that is incorrect, and if you can get it now, I will link it for you. This palette is beautiful. It does have all of those really warm, rich tones. It looks like it's on fire, and that's kind of what the theme is, I feel like, this summer. I believe it would be warm tones, chocolate browns, yellows, oranges. They want you to be on fire. That is what the theme is this summer, and I think because maybe somebody who started this trend was from Arizona, who knows, I'm speculating, but I know being from Arizona, it is hot as all get out. I mean, today is how hot? Today is 102, if you can see it right there. It is very, very hot here. It will be 120 by Thursday. I'm not looking forward to that at all. I am going to be sweating my skin right off. So with that being said, we live in a furnace and it is always on fire here. So I feel like Arizona is definitely a part of all these palettes being so warm toned. And I love the theme of this, the heat wave and the sunset palette and just all of these colors and all of these themes coming together because they just look so good together. I love them. And this palette is really pretty. It's got great pigmentation, of course, because Naked palettes just in general have really nice pigmentation. Some of them are a little bit more chunky when it comes to the glittery shadows, but if you can see past that, the matte shadows are really nice. They blend out really nicely and they've been around forever, so obviously Urban Decay is doing something right. And this one retails for $54, so that is a little less expensive than the Sephora one, which is great, but again, you are paying for quality, so I mean, for $54, depending on shipping and where you're living at the time when you're picking this up, it could be good, it could be bad, it just depends, but the palette itself is really pretty. I have fought back and forth with myself about buying this one. There's so many other things that have been released lately, and I don't know if I'm gonna buy it because I do have this in my collection and I don't want duplicates, so I've been kind of on the fence. If you guys want to talk me into it, or if you guys want to see something with that palette, please let me know in the comments below. We'll see how it goes. So the next palette on the list that is not released yet, which is so frustrating because I really want to talk about these palettes, but they're not released yet and I can't get my hands on them. So this next palette is from Too Faced, and it is the Peach palette, but it's all mattes. It's an all matte peach palette, and this is what I expected when I saw the Peach palette for the first time. This new matte palette is what I expected, and now they released this palette. I'm not sure about the quality of the shadows. Obviously we have not seen swatches yet, but if this anything like the chocolate bar palettes, I'm sure it's going to be absolutely lovely. And again, it does have the warm tones. It has the chocolates, it's got the oranges and the reds and the creams and just the really pretty colors. And again, it is a wonderful dupe for this guy because it has a lot of the same shades and the same tonality. I think it's a great dupe, and I think this is going to retail for 40 something. I want to say either $45 or $46. And if I am wrong, again, I'll put it in the description box for you and I'll let you know. But it is not released yet, and I don't think this one will be releasing until fall, unfortunately. I'm not sure exact dates just yet, but again, it's really pretty, and I've been battling with myself. Obviously, we don't know when it's going to be released, so I can't really just go out and buy it, but I've been battling with myself about getting it as well because I don't want 6 palettes that all have the same thing, because obviously you'll never hit pan. So I've been battling back and forth with this one. Even though it is all matte, it does not have any shimmer to it at all, so just keep that in mind when you are shopping. So the last one that is the best deal on the market, and it will be released on Friday, which is tomorrow actually, is from Colourpop. It's called the Cute AF palette, and it looks identical to the Natasha Denona palette. The swatches are gorgeous. The palette itself is so cute and so itty bitty and compact, and the pan size is actually smaller than the regular pans that you can buy from Colourpop, unfortunately, but the palette's really cute. They have a ton of pigmentation, the swatches look gorgeous, and it looks identical to this guy. So if you're looking for a rockin' deal that's going to dupe this, that is going to be your best bet. That Colourpop palette by far has the exact same colors, and I will do a side-by-side for you so that you can see what I'm talking about. It is absolutely outrageous. They have the yellows, they have the whites, they've got the oranges, they have the intense shimmer, and it's amazing what they have come up with in that lab. And I swear to God, those guys do not sleep. They are rocking out, and they are putting out palettes and other shadows and other things so fast, we can't even keep up. So I think they never sleep. But definitely a great palette for $16 that you can dupe the Natasha Denona. I wish I would have waited to buy this palette so that I could have gotten maybe a couple of these other ones and sprinkled those into my collection, but because I jumped on the horse when I had the chance, I definitely bought this guy. The Sunset palette has been said to be limited edition. Now I'm hearing that it is a permanent item in their collection. So you don't have to worry about rushing out and getting it, that it's not going to be available, because it's staying permanently now. But I think it was because of high demand, which is the case with a lot of palettes. The Queen of Hearts being a good example of that as well. I hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this helps you in your shopping journey. If you guys want to see something specific, please leave it in the comments below. Please give it a big thumbs up if you like these dupe videos. I can keep making them for you and keep doing my research and keep duping different palettes that maybe are a little too expensive expensive. And if you guys want to see a certain look, please go ahead and let me know. I'm happy to do those kind of videos for you as well. I do take your request into consideration, and I really do love the fact that you guys ask me to do certain videos that you guys want to watch, because I want to create content that you guys want to see. So go ahead and leave it in the comments below. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below if you have not already, and hit the bell for notifications of upcoming videos, because we have a lot coming. And I will see you guys in the next video. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.